frequency trading firm that's registered in the UK and Wales. How many of you are familiar with high frequency trading? Kind of, sort of, heard of it, not really sure, right? So high frequency trading is different than regular trading, right? So for myself, even though I am the CEO of the exchange within GOW, I personally hate trading. Right? I hate trading because it takes up too much time and it's very, very stressful, right? When you're doing regular trading, you're gonna have to wake up early in the morning, check if it went down, if it went up or if it went down, and then if it goes down, your entire day is ruined, right? So that's why I don't like trading. Now, high frequency trading with DB is very, very different, is that it doesn't matter if the price goes up or down. What high frequency trading does is that it goes into the market to look for opportunities called market arbitrage or price arbitrage. So essentially what price arbitrage is, very simply, it's just buying a price difference for the same thing in different markets. Okay? So for example, if you're looking at the commodities market, if corn is $8 in one market and $9 in the other market, when you place the order on DB, what DB does, it buys the corn at $8 on this market and it sells it immediately, simultaneously for $9 at the other market. So what does that mean? It means that you never hold on to the actual asset itself. Whenever you trade, the longer you hold on to a particular asset, the more risk that you're exposed to. Because the longer that you hold on to a particular asset before you sell it, it may go up and it may go down. With DB, because it's high frequency trading, the trading is done through computer algorithm, the buy and sell is done simultaneously. So you're never exposed to risk within the market beyond a couple of seconds. Okay? So that's the difference between high frequency trading and regular trading. That you don't have to monitor the market, you don't have to have any technical analysis, you just need to place the order 5 times a day, and DB will look for those market opportunities for you and return the returns back to you. So a lot of people will ask, well, now Tim, that sounds great, right? You just click a button, place the order, DB doesn't work for you. How does it actually work, right? So there's actually 3 different types of returns. Number one is the actual trading itself. Right? So the trading return is basis off of your trading capital, right? So as a junior trader, your trading capital is 1,000 peso. As a senior trader, your trading capital is 5,000 peso. So if you trade 5 times a day with 1,000 peso, after 30 days, after a month, you will earn 750 peso on your trading capital of 1,000 peso. So what is that in terms of return? That's a 75% rate of return, okay, on your trading capital of 1,000 peso. So 75% return is, sounds very high in 1 month. It's very high, right? However, your trading capital is only 1,000 peso, so even if you get 75%, you only earn 750 peso, which is percentage is high, but 750 peso, to be honest, it's just a nice dinner, right? So everybody who starts out as a junior trader, the goal is to become a senior trader, right? But you start out as a junior trader because you want to be familiarized with it, right? The only way to become a senior trader is to be able to have 5 friends within your team. Okay, so you cannot buy senior trader status. A lot of people come, to say, Tim, hey, can I put in 5,000 peso? The only thing I say to them is, wait, don't put in 5,000 peso until you actually have a team of 5. Okay, unless you're super, super confident, you have a team of 5 already right now. Don't put it in, right? Because otherwise, your other trading capital will just sit idle. You're not going to be able to utilize it. Okay, so that's in terms of the trading, right? Now, there's also other types of returns as well. Apart from the trading return, there's 3 types of return: trading return, referral return, and also team bonus return. Okay, so the trading return is what I talked about, junior, senior, right? The referral return is everybody that you refer, you will get 10% of whatever they earn in terms of direct referrals.
Whatever they earn.
Whatever they earn, right? So for example, if I'm a senior trader, 75% of 5,000 peso is 3,750 peso per month, right? I will earn for every person who's a senior, I will earn 375 peso for every single person.
Every single person?
Every single person. 10% of whatever they earn, right? That's in terms of direct referrals. Now, what makes DB super, super interesting and much more different than other companies or projects out there is actually the team bonus. Right? Because the team bonus is what makes DB different than everybody else. Okay? And I'll tell you why. Number one, the barrier of entry is very, very low. It's very easy to get started. It's just 1,000 peso. Everybody in the world has 1,000 peso, right? And most companies, when you join a company, most companies will ask you to put in large amounts of money up front and ask for a lock-in period and then promise a large return at the end, right? Now DEB does not do that. DEB, it's very easy to get started. It's just 1,000 peso to get started. There is no lock-in period. Everybody in the world can be potentially part of your team. It's very entry is very low. The second great thing about DEB is that you don't have to be based in Hong Kong. Okay, because GOW Exchange, which is the digital asset exchange licensed by the Banco Central Filipinas, is based in the Philippines. As long as your team has 1,000 peso anywhere in the world, it could be in Dubai, it could be in Singapore, Australia, Canada, Japan, and Korean. They can be part of your team. So you can actually build a great international team through DEB around the world. Okay? So that's the second great thing about DEB. The third great thing about DEB is that the team bonus itself is based off of the earnings of your entire team. So not just the first direct referral, but your entire team all the way down to infinity. The deepest to infinity. So a lot of companies, in terms of the 15 bonus, they have restrictions, right? It only goes to layer 3, layer 6, etc., etc. DEB goes down forever. So that's really one of the great things that makes DEB different, because you can participate in DEB in the long term, right? Once the team bonus is infinity, goes down forever, what that means is that you can have people in your team that you have no idea who they are or where they're from, but you're still earning from them. At the end of the day, they could be layer 30, they could be layer 60, they could be layer 300. You're still earning from them. Right? So that's one of the great things about DB, and also because DB is first. So DB has been running in terms of the non-Filipino market for a couple of months now. Now DB has just started to be able to run for the Filipino market for I think approximately 3 weeks, right? So or 2 weeks. So we started on June 24th, right? So what that means is that for everybody here today, when you join DEB, you will be near at the top of the market, right? Because it's just started for the Filipino market, right? And because DEB is global, and because DEB is global, and because the barrier of entry is so low, only 1,000 peso, what that means is that because you're near the top of the market, everybody who joins later will be below you, right? And if you, for example, if you add somebody in Singapore, you add somebody in Dubai, and that person helps you to be able to build a market in Singapore and Dubai, that person will be part of your team, and because the team bonus goes down infinity, you will forever earn from those teams, no matter how big they grow.
Okay.
So that's the great thing about DEB. That's what makes DEB different than everybody else.
Okay.
That's nice one.
Sir, may I know your name, please?
Tim.
What's your name?
Tim.
Timmy.
You can find me on ABS CBN. You can find me on Manila Times. You can find me on Business World. Just Google my name. Google GOW Exchange CEO. You can find all the information online. Okay. So the other thing that I want to be able to say is that when you guys are working with a project, you want to be able to know the name and face of the person behind the project.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Okay, I mean that's super important, right? And understand and know the name of the face of the person behind the project, and also know that the company itself is registered and licensed.
Yes.
Okay, so super important.
It's a high confidence for the people who invest.
Correct. Okay, so
Got it.
So those are